This was probably the worst Super Bowl performance I ever seen in my life. I'm gonna be honest with you. And this has nothing to do with Bad Bunny being Latino. I'm from the West Coast. You know, Latinos is like the black folks' cousins. You feel me? So I know them very well. I got a lot of good relationships with them. So a lot of the motherfuckers I don't like and can't stand, specifically the Mexican group that are racist. You know how that go. You gonna have that little corner of the motherfuckers that are racist. So fuck all Latino and Latina racist motherfuckers. Fuck all y'all. But the ones that are like our cousins, hey, I got love for all the Latino and Latina community, bro. It's nothing but love, right? Shit, my first love was a Latina girl. We dated for probably about 10 years, on and off. But just because it's love for the Mexican community don't mean that we're not going to call y'all out on y'all shit. A lot of y'all jumping out the woodworks claiming, oh, it's racist and it's this and that. No. This ain't got nothing to do with being racist. The performance was fucking dumpster fire. No, real shit. That was the worst shit that I've ever seen that someone would air at a Super Bowl. There was no bright points to the shit. You did look, even if you knew Spanish, it was hard to really tell what the motherfucker was saying. Sounded like he had mashed potatoes stuffed down his motherfucking throat while trying to do the performance. And don't get me wrong, the NFL do have a large fan base when it comes to Latinos and Latinas, right? But it's not big as the other groups, considering there's only 2% that can make up for Latino around the whole NFL. So just put that in perspective. So overall, the 2021 teams, however many fucking teams it is, it's 2% Latino. So that kind of gives you an idea of how much that shit didn't make fucking sense. And I give them that. Look, there is a higher percentage of Latino fans that just watch the game and they love the game. Yeah, there's a big group of those guys, but they're lower than per se blacks or white folks. Let's just call it how we see it, or Polynesian or whatever. Shit, race has way more than them in the NFL. This performance was ass, but one thing I'm gonna say that Latinos and Latinas never miss with. This is something that y'all never miss with. Whenever somebody come for one of y'all on a global scale, y'all all team up and stick together. So I commend y'all on that shit. Cause when it comes to the fucking blacks, they wouldn't do that shit if they were all paid to do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be a few motherfuckers that's gonna be like, oh no, you can't pay me to have that nigga back, man. I don't fuck with that nigga. That'll be what it is, right? So this is why a lot of Spanish businesses are flourishing. Just for the simple fact that they're willing to put their differences aside to stick together for a greater cause. And they typically do this when it comes to most things. So that was one of my biggest takeaways, is just the camaraderie, the sticking together. You feel me? By any means. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't even fuck with Bad Bunny. There's Latino, but they gonna speak up because they feel like y'all being disrespectful, right? They got their other Latino brothers back so much that they gonna speak out before they even know exactly what the fuck going on. They ain't even seen the performance. They just hear the slander and they like, what? They gonna just start talking shit before and that's the camaraderie that they have. So that's one of my biggest takeaways. And another one is, music is shitty. Like, no bullshit. Like, when we look at just like what we're labeling as talent versus what would be talent, let's say 30 years ago, it's completely fucking different. A lot of those people 20 years ago, 30 years ago, they didn't have as many, they didn't have Fruity Loops. They didn't, you get what I'm saying? It's before all that, right? So before Fruity Loops, before all these software programs, the people that just had the naturally gifted voices, it's like they getting pushed to the back because we got people that get on auto-tune, like Bad Bunny, other individuals, and they can't actually sing. And that's why T-Pain got all that damn slander for his auto-tune use when he sings way better than Bad Bunny. They just keep that shit real, and that's how he was able to cut that. That's why he did that Damage Control, and he fuck around and went on the Masked Singer and ended up winning it flat out. They didn't even know his face, and he won it just off of pure singing. But he had to do that background control because T-Pain's like a lot of people. Some people are the exceptions. They can actually sing, they can actually do all the shit, but they just love the sound of the auto-tune, which makes them keep using it. Versus like a lot of these other artists, they really suck and they can't fucking sing unless the auto-tune's attached to it. And we clearly see that that's the issue going on with Bad Bunny. So all these songs that Bad Bunny is making, he got some great producers. Let's just keep it real. So whoever's producing his music, whoever's putting that together, let's just keep it real. Bad Bunny's, like these engineers are starting to be the ones that we need to get a credit to. I'm gonna keep it real. It's not even the artist anymore. It's who the fuck engineered that? Who made it sound that good when we know damn well it don't sound that good? That's who need to start getting the credit. But this is all coming from an unbiased opinion, because I fuck with Spanish artists. Like, shit, I would rather have Baby Bash up there on me. Who else I'm fucking with? Money Sign Suede was cold before he got, RIP to Money Sign Suede. Who's a good one I like? Legendary. Shakira would have been a better situation than this dude. Who else? I feel like would have fucked that shit up. MC Magic. You know I'm gonna have to say MC Magic. Yeah, MC Magic would have turned that bitch up. But that's just to name a few. There could have been some other notable Latinos that are a little bit more connected with American. You dig what I'm saying? They may have their foreign ties and but they're more connected with that American Latino culture versus like Bad Bunny's like that's some international type of Latino. You feel me? Like you say, he don't know English, so when he come to do a show, it's just some shit that we can't really resonate with. As far as like, and when I say us, I'm talking about the masses. Like if you came to watch the football game and that shit come on at halftime, you're like, what the fuck is this? Considering most just like black people or white people or other races other than Spanish people don't know Spanish. It's just the facts. So whether you're black, Polynesian, Asian, none of these people speak Spanish. So, but that's my take on it. It wasn't a good performance. Trash as fuck. And this is not no slander towards the guy. It's just all truth, bro. Dude can't sing. And I'm kind of glad he exposed himself like this, because I think all artists that are taking from the actual artist that pioneers the whole song. They fucking sit in the studio and they work on the beat for, a year, and then they fucking come back, they put the vocals on it, and they keep touching on the vocals for fucking multiple years, and they really have a beautiful voice, or they really are a real MC, they really have real lyrics. This type of shit is taken from that, bro. We're not recognizing real talent anymore, and that's why anyone and their mama thinks they can jump on a microphone and make a song. Shit, maybe including me. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't jump and make some songs. But I like music on the aspect of I don't have to be famous for it. I just love music, so I don't care to be judged or anything. If you don't like my shit, I don't give a fuck. It's really for me to like. I make all my shit just for me. I don't give a fuck what nobody wants to hear. Because I remember there was a time where like, damn, should I make more stuff that other people wants to hear? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make all the shit that I like, because, basing it and trying to judge it off of what other people like, man, that's when you start getting away from your craft. But I'm about this thing.